All right, welcome everybody to day number 2, game number 2, as Hanwha takes on LG in Jamshil Stadium once again. Peña on the mound facing Im Chang-gyu. Two guys that are pretty similar when you look at what they throw, how they throw, things like that. Peña last year, 32 games, had a 3.60 ERA. A little bit surprised that he was brought back. Not gonna lie about this. Stats wise, does strike out a lot of guys, but at the same time also walks a lot of guys. 147 strikeouts on the season last year, but 77 walks, which put him 7th in the league, and a lot of home runs. He gave up 14 home runs last year, which was 3rd in the league. He's given up quite a few home runs in the spring also. So we'll see if he's made any adjustments. Hanwha has to have solid production from all of their foreign players in order to get out of that spot that they've been in. He's going to feature 4 pitches. Fastball throws about 40% of the time, 145 kilometers an hour. Has a changeup. He throws about 31% of the time from there, about 133 kilometers an hour. Curveball, 17% of the time, just under 130. And then mixes in a 2-seam every once in a while, about 8% of the time. Outside of that, his opponent, Im Chang-gyu, again, very similar stats, 30 games, 26. Differences, Peña was 11-11. Im Chang-gyu had a lower ERA at 3.42, just a little bit lower, but he was 14-3. 103 strikeouts, again, top 20 in the league. From there, 59 walks, which was 11th in the league. Does give up some home runs, gave up 10 home runs, and so that's 17th in the league. Pitches, again, almost the exact same, where he throws a fastball 39% of the time, 141. Changeup 32% of the time, 127. And then a curveball 23% of the time, about 110. Does have a slider that he's going to throw 5% of the time. But again, both of these pitchers are going to feature basically fastball, changeup, curve. And that's where it's going to be. Hanwha, one change in the lineup. Two. They're going to have EJ Wan. He's going to make his debut at catcher. Last year hit 91. Hello. Bomi. Welcome to the stream. 안녕하세요. Also, Im Jong-chan is going to get the start in center field. Kim Kang-min takes a seat as there's a righty on the mound, so they're going to go with the left-handed starting center fielder. LG, the exact same lineup as yesterday, and why wouldn't they go with that? 8-1, 8-2 yesterday as they come back from their championship defense with a win. So we are about ready for the first pitch from Im Chang-gyu here. Last year against Hanwha, he pitched in 4 games. He was 2-1 with a 1.54 ERA, 23.1 innings. Hanwha hit 183 against him, but we're ready for the first pitch of the day. Good morning, David. Good morning. Welcome to the broadcast. All right, first pitch in there for strike at 141. Jung-in-Wan looks at it. Jung-in-Wan leading off, playing left field instead of his natural second base, as Im Chang-gyu bounces one into the dirt at 108. And we've got an even count here at 1-1. And gets the curveball in there at the top of the zone. Jung-in-Wan now looking at a 1-2 count. My ball is not working. There we go. Now it's working. Good afternoon, Nick. Welcome back to the stream. You guys are both in the you guys know you're in the vertical stream and not the horizontal one that has a little bit better view. Okay, so Chung In-won fouls that one off and stays alive at 1-2. And down, swinging on strikes as he swings through that. Really? That's strange. From the main page. There we go. Hold up just a sec. Let me fix that for you, man. All right, there we go. Now it's there, Nick. And first pitch swinging, chops it to first. Dean grabs it, covers first, and we've got 2 away now. And Im Chang-gyu, solid season last year. Again, right now, An Chi-hong stepping in. Nick, I was able to get your new songs loaded up, so we'll see how they sound. As he looks at ball one on the inside. An Chi-hong 0 for 4 yesterday, has really struggled since coming to Hanwha. Struggled mightily in the spring, struggled and yesterday, and then looks at strike one at the curveball on the inside. Let me know if it's not there, Nick. And yeah, they do. So what they do is they usually ask the guys, what do you want? And sometimes they ask for new songs. All right, the 1-2 pitch and swings through a ball that breaks off, and that's 2 Ks to start off for Im Chang-gyu, and 3 down for Hanwha. As he starts his Hanwha career 0 for 5. And we'll get this up here. An Chi-hong, yeah, An Chi-hong, he was a former Kia Tiger, right? Yeah, former Kia Tiger, and then moved over and struggled actually with Lotte for a while, and then once he kind of got situated, got everything going, ended up playing much better. But following along in that, so. So, Nick, let me know if that other stream is there. I believe it's ready now. So, Pena on the mound today for Hanwha. Going with a new haircut. Looks like he's got some either a dread mullet or a dread mohawk, one of the two. Not sure, but a little different look. So, Park Hae-min stepping in for LG. Had a pretty good solid day yesterday. 2 for 4 yesterday with 3 stolen bases. An RBI, 2 singles, hit by pitch, and then ground out and fly out. But it's going to be very interesting this year with the larger bases, especially for teams like LG, who tries to steal a lot of bases and runs a lot. How are they going to do? Is Pena gets the first one in there for a strike at 141. So Pena against LG last year, Pitched in 4 games as Pakemin fouls that back and out of play towards the left side. In 5 games last year against Hanwha. All right, thanks, Nick. I always forget to change it. I have to set it up as unlisted and then have to change it over to public once I start, and I always forget. Thank you for checking on that for me. As he slaps the bat outs and chops the grounder to the third base coach, who snags it and tosses it to the side, and it's still 0-2. Pena last year, 5 games against LG, was 0-4 with a 5.0 ERA, 27 innings, 13 Ks, but 14 walks. So Pena from the windup, up high, misses ball 1. I wish I could just play the crowd noise as he misses again. 2 straight changeups, just up high. Oh, and we'll take that first strikeout of the day. Beautiful changeup, gets him falling out of the zone as he reaches forward, but swings and misses and takes his circle. And we've got 1 away. And stepping in now, Hong Chang-gi. Hong Chang-gi obviously had a amazing year last year for LG. This year, 1 for 4 yesterday with 2 RBIs, a walk, a stolen base, 2 groundouts, and looks at ball 2 up high. Pena does seem to be struggling a bit here to get some of his pitches across. And that's another ball up high, nowhere near the zone. EJ1 behind home plate for the first time. Maybe he'll be getting a lot of times these teams go with a specific pitcher for the foreigners, as he gets the get me across fastball down the middle for 142 to bring it to 3-1. But, all right, the 3-1 pitch catches the outside. Going to bring that to count full. Pena rocking some very colorful sneakers on the feet today. Looks like some 1980s neon pink and green Nikes as he ramps that one up to 148, but Hong Chang-gi is a very tough strikeout, and he fouls it off and out of play. He's about ready to pitch number 13 of the inning for Pena as he shakes off EJ1 a couple times, decides, yes, that's the one I want, and Hong Chang-gi decides to put it up against the warning track into Peraza's glove, and that's 2 away, ladies and gentlemen, 2 away. Peraza gives chase and catches it just as he crosses into the warning track. High fives the padding on the fence for making sure he was there for him. And we've got 2 away. Kim Hyun-soo, first pitch swinging, fly ball into left field, and that is 3 away. 3 up, 3 down for Pena as he gets through the lineup quickly. And we will go to the top of the seconds. Good start for Pena. Hong Chang-gi is a kind of a tough guy to strike out. Struck out 83 times last year, but he walked 111 times, so not the easiest guy to strike out. So, but quick 1-2-3 and a 1-2-3 ends the first inning. That's going to lead off the home run king himself, Noshiwan, for Hanwha. As I try to maneuver all my papers, get my working space all ready. And here we go. It's creepy. Some of these commercials that you guys don't have to watch are definitely on the creepy side, but we are back for the top of the seconds. Noshiwan going to lead it off. Yesterday, Noshiwan, not the greatest of games. 0 for 3 with the strikeouts. And did have a walk as he looks at ball 1 in the dirt. And gets the curveball across for strike 1, bringing the count to 1-1. And Noshiwan last year, kind of his breakout year. I was honestly, he was my preseason pick as he swings through strike 2. My preseason pick for the MVP, not a homer pick, an actual thought about pick, because each year he's made steps to get better at something. As he looks at ball 2 down low below the zone. He made strides in his base running, and then his defense, and then his contact, and then his power, and it kind of came together last year as he slaps that one foul and out of the way. No problem. Thank you very much for checking for me, David. Enjoy your NCAA brackets. I believe Wisconsin just had a game, so. But all right, the 2-2 pitch here for Noshiwan, and rips that one foul down the third baseline. The ball boy gives a little bit of a chase, and we are still here for 2-2. I don't know. I don't know what your options are. All right. Is it fixed? All right, good. All right, and there's ball 3. We've got our first full counts of the day. All right, and again, I've talked about this, and Noshiwan will take his base. Again, I've talked about this before, where I believe Hanwha is going to benefit a lot from the automatic ball strike zone. Games I've watched, the Hanwha is really not benefited from a lot of the calls, and I talk about this a lot with Seoul bias, not just between people who live in Seoul and people from Seoul, but even tourists, and the umpires also have a Seoul bias. Or looking at very similar to yesterday, Hanwha wins 1-2-3. I don't think the pitchers will benefit. Cheon-sung, first pitch swing, and sends this one deep into the left, and just fouling out of the glove of Hong Chang-gi. And we will reset for the 0-1 pitch. Yeah, I definitely. I think it's not talked about enough in terms of benefit and like good and bad. It's only talked about in terms of strikes and balls, and I really think it's going to benefit Hanwha. All right, the 0-1 pitch bounces that one. One hopper to the catcher, snags it, and pops up, making sure Noshiwan doesn't decide to take off. All right, we got the 1-1 pitch coming up here. And that one's ripped foul, smoked up into the left. Just out in front. Chansung last year did not play well against his old team. 16 games, only hit 180 against them. Yesterday was 2 for 4, 2 singles, a strikeout, and a flyout to right. And the 1-2 pitch, way outside, 2-2. Peraza giving the solid team support, clapping in the dugout there. And Chansung not only struggles against LG, but only hitting 119 against Im Chang-gyu. And slaps that one right to the second baseman. 4-6-3. 2 away. The toss, the touch, the throw, 2 away, erasing the first base runner for Hanwha. And Moon Yunbin looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. And the 0-1 pitch, curveball, misses badly on the outside. 1-1. And pops that one foul and out of play down the left. Third baseman gives chase, but just into, I don't know what they're called, but they are called exciting zone seats at Hanwha, just off of the field. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming in. And struck him out looking on the low strike that was not a strike yesterday. And I talked about that a lot in the broadcast of how the low strike was not being called. So we'll see if they made an adjustment to call those strikes now, because that would have helped Hanwha a lot yesterday. Yesterday, seemed like the K zone that was on the screen was showing a couple that were strikes, but were not being called strikes. There were 3 or 4 pitches low, and then there were maybe 1 or 2 pitches up high that, according to the K zone, should have been strikes. And I assume that the K zone is what they're using for, like, the ABS system. I do know the ABS system is one. It's basically 2.5 centimeters extra on both sides of the plate, which is roughly an inch is where they got that. 2 centimeters. The old MILB was 2.5, or basically 1 inch, which is 2.56 centimeters. And then it's based on their height. And I don't know if that's the team deciding how tall, or if the KBO is like, okay, we're going to measure your height. And it's a percentage based on how tall, and for the top of the zone, and then also for the bottom of the zone. It's looked pretty good so far. So, I mean, not obviously some complaints, but it's still not perfect. And we are back. And I missed the pitch. I don't know what it was. We'll find out. It was a ball. And the 1-0 pitch fly to Peraza, sticks his hand out underneath it, 2 hands, grabs it, and throws it back in. 1 away. All right, OG1 stepping in, the captain for LG, and looks at strike 1 down the middle. Last year, 113 hits and 422 at-bats. Did not play very well against Hanwha as Pena gets that beautiful 126 curve over there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. And way up high. And this is something I've talked about in previous years with Hanwha. They get ahead 0-2, and then they get fancy instead of just going. So we got the 1-2 pitch here. And that's going to be a strike, a 3, and he is down as he swings through that. Hello, Chase. Welcome to the broadcast. The beautiful circle of change there just drops out. That's 2 strikeouts today, and both of those have been on the circle change from Pena. All right, the 0-0 pitch, and first pitch swinging. Moon Bo-kyung flies it up in the air. Jung In-won, choppy steps, but he's under it. Whoo, 4. Out number 3. That was an interesting look there, but it seemed to work out. As that ends the 2nd inning, and both teams have sent 6 up, and that's it. So as we move to the bottom of the 3rd, we'll have the shortstop, number 16, leading off for Hanwha. Yesterday, he did have his first at-bat lead off as a double, but after that's 0 for 3. Nice. You on your way back to Daejeon for work? Let's see how quick this game goes. Game might beat you back from Seoul, I assume. Yeah, hopefully you don't have any delays. And I'm gonna switch our broadcast feed here because I'm pretty sure that they're late again. They seem to be late quite a bit on these. There we go. And already showing the welcome pitcher rankings. Oh Seung-won highest ranked, and then Alcantara ends like it's been one game and they're already showing everything. Thank you. All right, so we got the first pitch at bottom of the zone. That one is not called a strike, and this is what I was talking about just a second ago. Right? As he looks at now, he's got strike 1 a little up, a little higher. That first pitch caught the bottom of that zone, was given a pitch violation warning, but it's not really a pitch violation, as he bounces one off the plates to bring the count to 2-1. As he swings and fouls that one back and out of play towards the left side of home. And that's going to even the count at 2-2. Hey, the 2-2 pitch here. Im Chang-gyu, pitch number 33 of the day for him. And tries to get him to fish after that's one down. And we've got ourselves another full count. Okay. A very big weakness for this, for number 16 is swinging at pitches down and away out of the zone as he swings in another pitch way down below the zone, but does happen to get a piece of it and fouls it straight back up against the netting behind home plate. Last year, he only played in 25 games, hit 114 after his personal issues kept him from playing last year. So the 3-2 pitch gets another piece at that 140. Not much. Welcome, I'm going to say Mr. Byron. We've got a 0-0 game, top of the third, a 3-2 pitch coming up to number 16, this shortstop. And fouls another one off. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you need a strikeout for something here? If I was an LG pitcher, this is the guy I would want to be facing to strike people out. But here we go. Another pitch of this at-bat. And another foul. Back and out of play. We are... What are we at now? Pitch number 8, 9. Pitch number 9. Getting ready for pitch number 10. Dave, you should go just sit next to him and be like, hey, look at this guy. You should follow this guy too. All right. And another foul ball. I don't know what ML means. It rained out. It rained south of Daejeon here, so it's canceled. It's rained out. All right, the 3-2 pitch, pitch number, I believe number 11. Pitch number 11 of the at-bats here. And fouls another one back, the 142. Ooh. I am tunnel tested and tunnel approved in my broadcast. That says something. I think that says more about Korean internet and service. All right. And how about another one? We haven't had enough yet. That was pitch number 12 of the at-bats. We have got pitch number 13 coming up. And that one's stroked. And just to the right of the foul pole. Way late on about 6 straight foul balls. Ramps it up and then pulls that one just outside of the foul pole. Just ahead on that changeup. Yeah, let's see what he throws him here. He's throwing him curveball, slider, fastball, changeup. All of them have been fouled off. And gets that one. Foul. After a diving stop by Austin at first base, they're going to call it a foul. Whew. I don't know who's more tired here. All right, once again the 3-2 pitch number 15, and fouls that one back and out of play to the left side. We are on pitch number 15 now. Sorry, he just fouled off pitch number 15. As far as I know, the only place to watch the game is Korea. So All right, pitch number 16. And that's going to be up the middle for a single. After all of that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a single and a base runner. Number 16 on the 16th pitch of his at-bat finally gets through and grounds one up the middle from the diving second baseman and in to first for a single. And standing in now, the new backup catcher, E.J. Wan, came over from, I believe, Guillaume. I don't know why I just drew a blank there, but looks at strike one in there, 0-1. And the throw back to first might have been closer if he didn't even throw it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be. And there's a comebacker, pitcher to second, to first. 1, 4, 3, erasing the runner, double play. I don't think he's going to be excited now, Dave. I don't think he's going to be excited now. That is 2 base runners that Hanwha has now had, and both of them have been erased by a double play. And I mean, that's just a solid defensive play by the pitcher. Again, getting the pitch that he wants, but after a 16 pitch at bat single, and then you end up doing that. I mean, that's rough. All right, Im Jong-chan is stepping in for his first at bat. Looks at ball 1, and now ball 2 way outside. Im Jong-chan did not play last year, was fulfilling his military duty. Lots of high hopes for this guy. Previous years, lots of struggles with some strikeouts. We'll see how... Yeah, I think if you type it in, if you type it on English, in English, I don't think it counts. 영어로 입력하면 그거 괜찮아요. All right, he fouls that one off, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch up and outside, ball 3 for Im Jong-chan as sees his first at bat. Again, didn't play last year. Previous years really struggled with anything off speed, anything down and away. And playing center field today, had a really solid spring. A couple big games as he fouls that one. Left fielder running, giving chase in out of foul territory, and grabs it for out number 3. And that will be the end of the 3rd inning for Hanwha as we give Hanwha a nice little hit there. I live in Daejeon. I live maybe 3 blocks from the stadium. So yeah, I have season tickets. That's why I only do away games. So I have season tickets, so I attend every home game. TCIS. Are you in Korea then? Or are you outside of Korea? Byron, I actually only wanted to move here for a few years, and then I was going to move to China because I was learning Chinese at the time. But I got sucked into the black hole that is Hanwha fan. So I'm still here. 11 years later, I am still in Korea. Portland. That's probably one of the places that I would want to move. Either Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine, would be my two choices. Let's clear this stuff out here and start our bottom of the third here. So both teams have failed to get somebody to second base. As we I won't complain about it, Byron. I won't complain about it. All right. Now, this is a important inning for Pena here as he comes back out. First pitch in there for a strike, swinging. I talk about this a lot on every single broadcast I do. It's so important after a long break. Woo! As he launches that ball over the pitcher's or the batter's head. After a long break for a pitcher, especially in the spring and then late in the fall, having to come back out as he gets swinging through that one to bring the count to 1-2, it's extremely important for them to get the first two outs quickly, get back in that rhythm, because after sitting for a long time and then coming back out. But we got a chopper foul. Noshiwan grabs it in foul territory, flips it over to the ball boy, and we will reset for the 1-2 counts. I feel like Pena must have gotten a Nike sponsorship or something with his 1980s Andre Agassi colored cleats and big giant Nike socks as he's wearing the knickers, the knee-high or the knee-length pants as the pitcher. Oh, did they lose? They lose the Pink Spiders, I think. And that's ball two there, bringing the count to 2-2. Pena's, at 26 pitches now, throws that one. Popped up, can of corn, shortstop underneath it in falling backwards, but still makes the play, one away. I don't like that. So the play had no the shortstop falling backwards, but the left fielder should have been calling off the shortstop, because anybody coming in should be taking that over anybody going out. I'm a shortstop. It's, anybody should know that. Someone needs to, as soon as this inning is done, they need to call Jung Eun-wan over and say, look, dude, if you can catch it, it's yours. You are in charge of the shortstop on balls coming in, as Pena gets strike two over there on the beautiful curveball down in the bottom of the zone, and he is quickly ahead 0-2. And that one is way low, almost hitting the chalk line in the left-handed batter's box. All right. Way up high, and now we've got ourselves another 2-2 count. Again, this get ahead 0-2 and then try to get fancy on the strikeout. Now we've got a 2-2 pitch coming up. The chopper up the middle, grabs it, jumps, throws backwards. Whoa. And LG has their first base runner on. That's a very interesting play there, where a chopper up the middle, Moon Hyun-bin ranging to his right, grabs it behind the bag, tries to Jeter-esque jump throw, throws it wild. Cheon Sung doesn't come off the bag to grab it as it bounces up against the dugout or the fencing. He doesn't go to get it. EJ1 runs over and grabs it to keep him at second base as he slides back into first from past first as he had turned left there. So we've got 1 out, runner on first. The 0-0 counts for Shinmin Jae. The number 9 hitter looks at ball 1 on the outside. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And that is stroked into the gap in between left and center. Peraza over to grab it, throws it into the cutouts, cut off. And we've got runners on corners, first and third, 1 out for LG with 2 straight singles. Looks very, very specific, very, very common compared to yesterday. Shinmin Jae, single in an important spot yesterday. Able to single again in another important spot. Peraza luckily over there quickly to cut it off. Doesn't allow Moon Sung-ju to turn the corner at third as Pena flips it over to the top of the lineup. Park Hae-min coming in. Very important to get a double play, but very difficult to double up Park Hae-min. Obviously, he had 3 steals yesterday, so he does move very fast. And swings through that one. Strike 1. Big spot here. Pena needs a strikeout. You got first and third, and you got the top of the lineup, only 1 out. Very difficult to double him up. Yeah, Park Hae-min leadoff batters up. All right, the 0-1 pitch sets up outside, misses badly, bounces it off the plate, and that's ball 1, bringing the count to 1-1. All right. From the stretch, the 1-1, EJ1 sets up outside again, trying to get him to roll over on that double play. He goes the throw, not in time. It didn't look like it was in time. Beautiful. That's a huge mark. And it looks like they're going to do a little video replay. Very common. We'll see. KBO does not have that really weird blocking the base thing that the MLB is doing this year, which is stupid. So we've got a video replay here, and I'll kind of try to relay what I see. It looked like he was going to beat it by a ton, but EJ1, the throw. Oh, he's out. He's out bad. Shinmin Jae started his slide really, really, really far from the bag, and that's why I thought that there was no way he was going to get it, because all I was looking at was where he was sliding from. I mean, he started sliding a good 2.5, 3 meters from the bag. And he was so slow by the time he got there as he fouls the 1-2 pitch off into the stands. And that's a huge spot. EJ1 with the caught stealing. Again, yesterday they just ran all over Che Jae-hoon. The one time Che Jae-hoon did throw somebody out, they called him safe and they weren't able to challenge it because they had already lost 2 challenges on the day. But the 1-2 pitch to Park Hae-min way outside, and that's 2-2. Again, Pena averages about 145. he keeps missing high, but he's missing high at like 148, 149. And right there again, 148 misses way high. And he's got himself another full count. Well, you got EJ Wan behind home plate, and again, the steal looked very, very like, and there's a single into the gap between shorts and yeah. It's a beautiful inside-out swing there to shoot it into the gap between shorts and third. Jung-Eun Wan in front of it as he walks home. And LG takes the 1-0 lead on the 2-out. Chopper to Moon Hyun Bin. Picks it up, flips it, and 3 away, but a little too late. As LG picks up the first run of the game on 3 hits. Get my calculator going up there. Oh, Hanwha. Yeah. Hanwha with leadoff runners, 2 straight innings, and immediately erased by double plays. LG gets a 2-out RBI. Again, you looked at if you watched my preview, my predictions for the year, my concern about Hanwha, besides the regular stuff, was the fact that I don't know if they can score. I don't know if they can score enough runs. They just really, really struggle to put things together. No Shiwan had 31 home runs. Hanwha only had 100 home runs for the whole team. So, if he has his average 18 from previous years, Hanwha's in last place by 6 games. So that was, again, I talked about it. That was a long break for Pena. Went out there, ended up, what happened? He gave up a run. So now Hanwha has been, out playing defense for a long time. Im Chang-gyu is way out for a long time, but he is, as we finally get back here, is quickly ahead 0-2. Hello, Charles. Welcome to the stream, sir. All right, the 0-2 pitch for Jung-Eun Wan, and it's down the line, but foul. There's my button. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Jung-Eun Wan, and swinging through that one away. That is 2 strikeouts for Jung-Eun Wan, and he looks like he is in the same spot he was previous years. All right. There we go. Now we're back. Peraza looks at strike 1 on the top left or top outside corner. Again, Peraza is one of the very few switch hitters, so batting from the left side today against the righty. That one just catches the top of the zone, but again, is not called a strike. So we are at 1-1, and here's Peraza's music for Nick if he's still in here. As he fouls that one back and out of play. Peraza. And that one's chopped up the middle, sliding, diving way. Oh, that was yesterday. What is going on? What are they doing? What the heck is this? TVing, oh my God. Wow, TVing. Peraza goes deep, but they're sitting here playing replays from yesterday, and nobody can even see the play. Oh my God. All they're doing is sitting here playing replays from yesterday, and then they finally cut back, and Peraza's put one over the wall. Anseong, first pitch swinging, ground ball to short, and he's down. Wow, TVing. Wow. That was, I mean, now I can see it. He hit it, just stopped, just stared at it. Walked halfway down the line with the bat, pumped. I mean, that was crushed. That 10 seats deep. Noshiwan looks at strike one. That was, I think, oh my gosh, that was awful TVing. Absolutely awful. And Noshiwan chops that one foul. Oh. Finally showing again. Just launched it. Didn't even move a step out of the batter's box as he watched that. Alright, Noshiwan looks at ball one in the dirt. Wow, TVing. That was embarrassing. I can only imagine how many people are going to be so irate over that. All right, they're calling for it way down in the dirt. Noshiwan doesn't bite, evens the count. It's 2-2. I can just imagine the netizens flipping out right now. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Noshiwan. That's chopped up the middle. Ochiwan grabs it, spins, throws in time. 3 away. And we will go to the middle of the fourth. Hanwha ties it up on the Peraza. Home run. Again, sorry I didn't show any excitement. It's very tough to do that when you can't see the play. Oh my. Whew. All right. Well, like I said, very important to get a run back after having a very, very long time off. All right. 162 off the bat, 35.6 degrees, 120 meters on a changeup. All right. Kim Hyun-soo in against Pena here. Chops one to first base. Chae-Hyun-sung grabs it, takes it himself, and one away. Why is that? There we go. Yeah, oh my. So it was there too, right? He couldn't see. He couldn't watch the game as Pena floats that one, but ball one to Austin Dean, the former Cardinal, standing on the right side, and up high, ball two. Oh my. All right, the 2-0 pitch down the middle, and 146 on the gun as the beautiful batting practice fastball gets in there to bring the count to 2-1. And up high, strike two at the top of the zone there. Again, I think that was a pitch that doesn't get called last year. Now it is 2-2 on the count to Austin Dean. Very surprising in some of the, why do players, I think he went with Austin because it's 3 letters. And a beautiful pitch on the outside corner. Catches him looking. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the day. That's his 3rd circle change. 3rd strikeouts on that circle change. And we've got 2 away. Ojiwan stepping in on the left side, swinging through that one, and we've got strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch. Low ball 1. I can believe TVing. I can believe TVing, but that's absolutely ridiculous. And swinging through that again, just has the changeup working beautifully today. All right, the 1-2 pitch setting up way outside and low and misses badly up towards the umpire's mask. Oh, change up, switches to the fastball, misses badly. Let's see, what does he go with here? And again, sets up outside, misses high again with that fastball. Just is not locating that fastball. It seems like he's really trying to overthrow it and blow it by hitters. Just really off on it. So I think the LG players now have got to sit as a high fastball finally gets in the zone. He tips it straight back into the glove, and we have 3 out. And headed to the 5th inning, Hanwha LG tied 1-1. Very important there for Pena to get in and get that, make that quick work of that inning after finally scoring, getting back up. Pena, very important, hasn't walked anyone. But Hanwha with 2 hits so far on the day, 1 walk, but the 2 base runners that they had, again, were both obviously raced on double play. So Peraza decides, hey, if I put it over the fence, you guys can't hit it into a double play behind me because I'll already be back in the dugout. So puts that one over the wall. And here we sit 1-1. Quick thing of notes, 65 pitches so far for Im Chang-gyu. 80 to 100 is 80 is a solid number for the opening weekend, especially for a Korean on opening weekend. Obviously, they just drain the pitcher's arms, the foreign pitcher's arms. So, Peraza number 9 on the rankings as he went 2 hits yesterday, but did get caught stealing. Okay. It's Chaeun-sung leading things off for Hanwha. Looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. And that one caught the bottom of the zone, but they are going to call it a... And the 1-1 pitch ripped into the foul territory. He has got all kinds of grass there in left as the left fielder is playing closer to center field than he is left center. Shaded way over. But the 1-2 pitch coming up. And that one is ripped in that same spot, but that's going to be fair. And that bounces up against the wall. Chaeun-sung digging into second, and he is in, standing up for a leadoff double. Trying to make up for that 4-6-3 double play. And he, again, already yesterday he had 2 hits. Today he's got 1 hit. Last year he had 11 hits in 14 games against his old team. So he is trying to turn that around. But now we're going to go up to Moon Hyun-bin. Moon Hyun-bin off to a rough start. Looks at ball 1. Started yesterday with the call to bunt with runners on first and second, nobody outs. But they decided that they needed him to bunt. Failed to bunt as they got thrown out at third. Then the air and has had a rough start to the season. But he rips that one up the middle. That's going to bring Chaeun-sung running and sliding home in. As Hanwha takes the lead on the Moon Hyun-bin single. As Hanwha goes with 2 straight hits, a double by Chaeun-sung, a single up the middle by Moon Hyun-bin as Chaeun-sung was off on the contact. Pakemi, not the best of arms. The relay in was way late as Chaeun-sung unhooked the horse, was already sliding past the bag as the throw came in. Moon Hyun-bin safely on first, gives the beautiful flying bird their new ceremony, and the huge amount of Hanwha fans at Jamsil are going. So So now we've got number 16, the shortstop, as he rips one past the diving shortstop, and we've got runners on first and second. Nobody out. That's his second hit of the day. This time he didn't waste any time. Last time was 16 pitches. This time he decided to do it in one, and he is on base for the second time today. And we've got a long inning already. And positioned a little closer to second base is the shortstop left-handed hitter. So we've got runners on first and second. EJ Wan, the catcher, now up to bat. Will they try to bunt? Of course they probably will, because, oh my gosh, why? Swing the bat. Pulls it back, rips it, and that's a line drive caught by the third baseman as he falls down. Wow. That was a shot. Wow. Luckily, nobody was doubled up on that. But one away. Im Jong-chan flew out to left field in his first at-bats, as Moon Hyunbin needs a new belt, as that one broke on this slide back into second. MLB's got broken gloves on plays. KBO's got broken belts on slides. They just don't make them like they used to, guys. Don't make them like they used to. All right, Im Jong-chan stepping in as Im Chang-kyu takes a step off, turns around, does not throw to second base. So Im Jong-chan batting from the left side against the righty, looks at ball one in the dirt. Again, now we're already on pitch 74. That was pitch 74. We're looking at pitch 75 here in the fifth inning. Definitely going to be his last inning. It would be great if they were able to make it so he didn't get all the way through the fifth inning. And the 1-0 pitch. A check swing, fouled off. And why is he grabbing there? And bounces that 109 into the dirt, ball two, as the Pak Dong-won reaches back, grabs a new ball from the umpire, and tosses it back. Again, KBO, normally pitchers, Korean pitchers are going to throw about 80 pitches, is around their limits. You have a couple that'll throw 100, but not very many. We're at pitch 76 now here in the fifth inning. And that's lifted up in the air. Infield fly as Oh Ji-won underneath it's in the grass. And we've got two down. So again, first and second, nobody out, and so we got a pinch hitter here, Chae In-ho. and looks at ball one up high. Cheon-ho taking over. I believe he's got some music somewhere. I just got ready. There he is, sir. And just catches the outside corner there, 1-1. And fouls that one out of play. Brings the count to 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch here, pitch number 81 of the day, and reaches down and looks like he golfed that one off of the plate there, but stays alive and puts that one. All right, setting up way outside in the other batter's box, reaches back across. What? Wow. Wow. Pena is pitching for Hanwha. Oh my. Why is my hits not showing up? Hey, come on, hits, come on. Hits. Where you at? Where you at? There we go. There we go. We got another one. There we go. Yeah, Pena's pitching for Hanwha. Has pitched fairly well already. 4 strikeouts. Did run into problems in the 3rd inning where he gave up 3 straight singles for the RBI. But overall, he's been pitching fairly well. Hopefully, that again, another pretty long braked inning there. Keeps him where he doesn't get too far off. Alrighty. Cheon-ho will take over for Jung Eun-won in left field. Jung Eun-won really hasn't started out the season very well at all. And Pena still out there on the mound facing Moon Bo-kyung, who flew out to left in his first at-bat. The first pitch, again, up high. I'm now checking the K zone on that because I would love to see where that pitch was. As he pops this one, Cheon-sung underneath it's in foul territory, grabs it, and 1 away. Oh, wow. Like, he missed the strike so bad. Like, this is a very good example of what would never have been called before. The catcher had set up in the other batter's box as Pena looked ball one there. It set up in the other batter's box. The pitch was so bad that it brought the catcher back over as he swings through that one, evens the count at 1-1. Park Dong-won popped up to short in his first at bat, but the pitch was so bad that the catcher had to dive back across, but it was a strike. As Pena catches one, paints it right there on the outside corner, to bring the count to 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swings, chops it back to Pena at first. Pena tosses it over to first. And we've got 2 away. Pena at 61 pitches so far on the day. All right, Moon Sung-ju singled in his first at-bat. First pitch swing and chops it to Chae-In-Sung. Chae-In-Sung points at Pena, takes it himself, and that will be 3 outs, and we will take ourselves a little break and be back in just a sec. It is time to stretch. Oop, I didn't want that. I can't show you that. Whoops. Wrong button. There we go. All right, we are about back here as Hanwha starts with a 2-1 lead. You bet for the Twins or against the Twins? It's the KBO. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the KBO. Rasheen, you're in both of them here? It depends on who you bet on the Twins. I mean, Hanwha doesn't have the best bullpen known to man, and it's the KBO, so it kind of could go either way. All right. We've got Peraza leading off things for Hanwha. I assume Im Chang-gyu is still out there. Wow, I'm a little surprised at this. Im Chang-gyu is still out there with as Peraza lifts one again. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back home runs from Mr. Peraza himself. I wondered why it was still out there. Yeah. I mean, definitely welcome to the stream, Dan. Thank you for joining. Peraza sticking the tongue out, very a la Michael Jordan. Chan Sung, first pitch swinging, fouls that one back and just out of play. And Peraza, 2 straight pitches, 2 straight homers. This one, at least we got to watch. Because it's LG. And Cheon Sung gets it. Nope, sorry. An Shi-hong. I'm way off. I'm so excited about Peraza finally playing. We got An Shi-hong with his first home run, or first hit of the year, as he singles up the middle. Again, Peraza, 156 off the bat, 22.2 degrees, 105 meters on the curveball at 110. Returned to sender, sir. Yeah, KBO is not known for their predictability. We'll put it that way. All right. Now we've got No Shiwan lifting this first pitch all the way to the track, catches it, and 1 away. All right, now I've got it all figured out. Well, Rashin, I don't know what to tell you, but again, it's the KBO. Any lead is never safe. All right, Cheon Sung, the captain, stepping into the bag. Last year, second on the team with WAR with 335. He will already 1 hit today, it doubled and came around to score. He is the winning run so far for Hanwha. Came around on the Moon Hyun Bin single. 3 hits already against LG, his old team, as he looks at strike 1 down in the bottom of the zone, and we are at 1-1. Yeah. Oh well. I don't. Was it SBS or was it TVing? I just blamed it on TVing. Im Chang-gyu seems to really be trying to overthrow the ball now, as he just bounced one about 55 feet. All right. The 2-1 pitch to Cheon Sung. An Shi-hong on first base. And up high, fouled back and out of play, and that's going to even the count at 2-2. And Cheon Sung struggles a lot last year against his old team. In 16 games, only hit 180, 11 for 61 last year. Did have 2 home runs against him. I believe he homered in his first at-bat against him last year. Might have been a grooved one, but who knows. All right, Cheon Sung, the 2-2 pitch. Lays off of that one, up high, ball 3, and we've got ourselves another full count. The 3rd full count for Hanwha today. Yeah, I do notice that mine says SBS Sports, so I'm going to guess that it was SBS that was the the issue not TVing, but everyone is going to blame TVing. And he fouls that one back to stay alive. 3-2. Pitch number 93 from Im Chang-gyu here. And calls time, resets, and tosses it over to first. An Ji-young back in, sliding, and he's safe. I can check it at the next breakdown. I'll give a check. So, all right, the 3-2 pitch, here it comes. Chopped to short, 6-4. 3 double play in the inning. But Peraza with another home run. And, oh, I didn't want that button. So, with another home run, and we've got ourselves a 3-1 game here. Let me check for you, Dan. I will see TVing here. Let's check. We've got our live, and we got our highlights. No, it doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like they're doing any. Wait, what is today? Is today the 24th? Yeah, so it does look like they are uploading right away. Yeah, so, because I can see, yeah, the 16 pitch at bat from number 16. But yeah, it looks like they are uploading some quick highlights, but not very many of them at all. I live in Korea, so I watch here in Korea. All right. And we are quickly back in Pena with the first pitch in there for strike one. Again, the feedback is often late here, and I don't know why. But so we've got Shin Min-jae, a single and a caught stealing in his first at-bat, as he is quickly behind 0-2 here. And the curveball chopped to short, grabs it, throws over to first, and one away. It is the Twins' turn. It's the bottom of the sixth. All right. Pena with the first pitch doesn't get the call that clips the very bottom. And 1-0. All right. The 1-0 pitch in there for strike one on the outside. Pena just now sitting at 67 pitches. Park Hae-min, RBI single in his last at-bat. Reaches down, chops that one, and that's going to be in there for a single. And LG's got another base runner for his second hit of the day. I don't think there is. I'm sure there is. You can watch anything somehow, but I don't know exactly how you would do that. All right. Pakemine over at first. Again, 3 steals yesterday. He probably is going to be going at some points. EJ1 sets up a little bit outside, changes his feet, looks like to get ready for a possible, wow, that was a strike, but we're going to call it a ball. Did clip a little piece of the outside, but again, it's not perfect, but it's way better than it was. And the throw over, Pakemine dives back. Chan Sung taps him on the wrist with the ball. So Pakemine, 371 steals. Yeah. And another toss over, dives back and just in time. All right. Hey, the 1-0 pitch, Hong Chang-gi, 0 for 2 on the day, flew out to right in his first at-bat, and then grounder to second. A grounder to second would be good here, as Pena gets the call this time on a ball that was probably half a centimeter more inside, and he's got himself a strike. Oh, me? I'm a Hanwha fan. I'm a Hanwha season ticket holder. I got to root for Hanwha. I mean, Hanwha. All right, the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be strike 2. Yeah, I mean, it was nice yesterday. It was almost 19 degrees yesterday. I think today's like 17 or so. I mean, I haven't really left my house. I've been so busy with my YouTube predictions and trying to edit the MLB Soul Series videos. But the 1-2 pitch coming up, sets up outside and throw over to first, and Pakemine gets drilled in the side with the ball as Chan Sung is not able to growl it. But luckily for Hanwha, Pakemine's ribs decided to stop that ball. Yeah, there was a big band of weather that went right below Daejeon. I mean, not that it matters since they're playing in Seoul anyway. Earlier this week, they were calling for rain yesterday and today, and I thought both games were going to get rained out. All right. The 1-2 pitch. And he wins, but it's fouled off, and he gets to run back to first to try to run back to second, as that 1-2 pitch is foiled and fouled back out of play to the left side. One thing I mean, here it's not a good, like it's difficult, with a lefty up to pitch out, as you know, you're going to your left and then you've got to throw back across your body. But the 1-2 pitch, Pakemine leaning towards second base, doesn't go. Hong Chang-gi flips it up, Cheon-ho underneath it, and that's 2 away. Have you, Dan, have you been able to take a gander at Pena's new haircuts by chance? Right, Kim Hyun-soo stepping in, grounder to third or to first in his first grounder to first in his last at bat, flew out to left. Well, remember, they don't have the New Era contract anymore, so now they're snapbacks. And that one's way up. I guess I told you about this, but yeah, I ordered 3 of the black New Era hats, so I have 3 more in a box that I haven't even messed with. I do enjoy a good snapback because it makes it easier on the motorcycle as the throw back over Pakemin dives back in and he's safe. It's easy to clip it on too, but yeah, I wonder if it's like an Asian fit thing or if it's a price thing. I don't know because these teams, their hats are so cheap, but they're so cheaply made. EJ Wan's setting up inside, way up to get the throw, and in. He's out. But here comes the video panel, or sorry, video replay. It looked like he got him. A beautiful, beautiful call there, with the inside high fastball to make it a very easy throwing position to catch him on that throw. But we'll check. Here we go. They called him out last time. Here we go. The throw. A great throw. I mean, right in front of the bag. Unfortunately, if he's safe, I can tell you why. I think he's safe. And the reason why he's safe is because the shortstop doesn't know how to play shortstop. Ooh, wow. This might be the closest I've ever seen. Like, wow. I think he might be. Wow. That has got to be the closest I've ever seen on a play. But I can tell you why that he should be completely out. But if you look as a middle infielder, you're taught that the ball moves faster than your glove. The ball moves faster than you can move. Hajusuk, the shortstop, has a tendency to reach out for the ball instead of letting the ball come to him and make the play. So he's reaching out and then coming down instead of letting the ball that's traveling 130 kilometers an hour come to him and then go for the tag. And then if you notice, he never keeps the tag on. We've got super zoom. I think he's safe. Like, that's got to be the closest play I've ever seen. But they did call him out. Yeah. That's his 4,009. That's the 4,900th steal for the LG Twins. Woo, yay. Again, a good pitch to throw on, a beautiful pitch, but a shortstop that decided to catch the ball way out in front, and that suddenly he has the only reason, like, between those oven mitt things are ridiculous. But I guess we're back to some baseball. We've got a 2-0 count here after that extremely long delay. We've got 2 outs. That's his 4th stolen base. Yeah, he stole the base. The oven mitt stole the base, we should say. All right. But that's as close as I've ever seen as a play. But we've got a 2-0 count here. Kim Hyun-soo and rolls over that one, foul ball, and 2-1. So Kim Hyun-soo 0 for 2 today. Yesterday was 1 for 4. or sorry, 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a walk, and he fouls that one straight back. We've got ourselves a 2-2 count, all even here. They haven't shown any stats of like how he's done. So Park Min just took over Isun Chul for 7th all-time with stolen base. Plenty of time left in his career. EJ1 sets up way up high. Pena throws it even higher than that, and we've got ourselves another full count. This really may be a game-changing steal. Oven mitts, bigger base, and a shortstop that doesn't know how to put a tag on. Between those three, it's a easy stolen base. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but and ball 4. So, again, I talked about this in the beginning of the broadcast. Pena was 7th in the league in walks last year with 77 walks. I believe he was 2nd in hit batters. In basketball terms, I would say the middle of the third quarter. All right. Pena with his first walk of the day, and after he gets the visual warning, the tap on the imaginary watch from the umpire, and the imaginary infraction that's not going to play into the team. Yeah, that's what that was. But Austin Dean to short, the flip to second, and that's 3 away, ladies and gentlemen, and they don't get a run across. So that will take us to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha up 3-1. Yeah, so that's what they do now is they actually stop play to tell them that they had violated the pitch clock or the batter clock or whatever that is, and then they start playing again. It seems like a kind of a waste of time, but if they're not going to enforce it at all, I do it. They're going to use it, and it's great. As someone who has attended and broadcast countless numbers of 4-hour games that should have been 3-hour games, I like it. I like it. It speeds up the game. It makes the game easier to watch. I wish they would have just used it. I don't like the. If they're not going to use it, then they shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, I wish they would have tested it and warned people in the spring, and then in the season they start. Season, it's ready. I don't like the. I don't like the telling them that they're having the problem, but not doing anything about it. All right, we do have a pitching change here. They just Kim Jin Sung in for LG. Yeah, they'll be much quicker, but Moon Hyun Bin squares around to bunts and pulls it back, but it's still a strike anyway. All right, Kim Jin Sung, 2.18 ERA last year, 80 games, 5 wins, 1 loss, 4 saves, 21 holds, 7.1 innings, 69 strikeouts. And Moon Hyun Bin fouls that one back and out of play. And I will try to get some changes here. And looks at ball one there. All right. Moon Yunbin singled and had an RBI on his last at-bats, trying to make up for yesterday's game. And swings through that one, and his second strikeout of the day. Not much wind. Everybody posing by the championship. I can't believe that it's just like that. That this is like a Korean thing where it's like completely open. Like, yeah, like that's crazy that they have the trophy just out and nobody's doing anything. Like. That is like such a Korean thing that like there's no concern whatsoever, no security, nothing. There's probably like an 18-year-old volunteer standing over to the side telling when people can go. In the cheer section, let me make sure I'm calling this game too. We got a 1-1 count to the shortstop. I wonder. I gotta guess that maybe I don't know. I'm sure I'll get to a game there as a shortstop looks at a ball high, bringing the count to 2-1. I'll try to check. I'm sure I'll go to an LG game. Obviously, it wouldn't be out for Doosan games, but a ticket can range from $9 to, as he swings through that 2-2. It can be, I want to say, $8-9 for an outfield seat, up to $50-60. I think the most expensive ticket I've paid for was like $75 for a seat right behind. All right, shortstop lifts that one into the left, under it, and that's 2 away. What I meant was that obviously it wouldn't be out for Doosan games because Doosan fans aren't going to want to take pictures with the championship trophy, but I like your interpretation of my comment a little bit better anyway. All right, EJ1 stepping in. He does not have a song. First pitch swinging and lines that one foul and out of play. Ball boy runs back onto the field trying to give chase. EJ1 lined to third, putting Moonbong Gung back on his backside. And the 0-1 pitch. Curveball in there for strike 2. What are your thoughts on the different us slogan for Hanwha? And that one misses way up high. EJ1 grounded into a 1-4-3 double play in his first at-bat, and then grounded or lined out to third. Yeah, it could be Fan the Flames. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And down on a knee, swinging. That's going to be 3 down. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th or 7th. I still can't believe that. That is the worst. It's so bad. So bad. To be, we got 7th inning here. I didn't go. I've been sick since last Sunday. When I went to the game, the all-day MLB Soul Series thing. It felt like somebody hit me in the face with a bag of pepper. I just kept sneezing and everything. Had tickets. I gave 2 tickets away and then I had 2 more tickets, and I ended up not going. I was gonna go and just get the shirt, and I was like, no, I just felt awful. So I talked to another guy who's in here who has weekend season tickets, and he said that the line to get the shirt was like all the way back to Bomunsan, which is like a kilometer away. So he didn't even get one either. He's just like, I'm not even gonna bother. All right, we should be coming back here. We get our stuff here. Looks like Ido Yoon has taken over at second base for Munyanbin, and let me get that one changed. We've got our 6 batter here. Oop. And Pena still out there on the mound. I have not. Everybody, and we are already at 3-0. Nope, 2-0, 2-1. That one is going to be called a strike. I have not, but I don't really venture too much out too much. But just from what I've seen and sales and everything, and that one's ripped into the up against the wall in right field. Peraza grabs it, turns around, throws it in, and Ojewan has a leadoff double. And I wonder how long. That's his 300th double for Ojewan. I walk around the stadium a lot, and one of the things that I notice is a lot of like businesses have made some changes. One of the big like fish restaurants outside of the stadium used to have seats and stuff for, the old ajishis smoking all the time. But now they have tables out there. They have like 10 tables. They're expecting so many more people. One of the places close to the stadium as ball 1, a little bit higher than the zone there, 144 to Moonbo-gyeong. They have, but one of the other places ended up putting up paid parking. They spent the money to put up like gates and security for parking because there's no parking around the stadium as he fouls that one back and out of play. Because the new stadium getting built, that little bit of parking that they had is now gone. So, all right, so we got the 1-1 pitch, Ojewan on second base there with his leadoff double, the 1-1 pitch, and swings through that one, strike 2, as his picks up his hats. Kim Bum-soo warming up in the bullpen, the lefty. 감사합니다. No, Ojewan doubled his 300th double of his career. And that one's lifted left under it. Cheon-ho grabs it, and Ojewan backtracks to second base, and we've got 1 away. Maybe it for Pena here as no, he's got Pak Dong-won, who's a righty. Again, Kim Bum-soo is warming up in the Hanwha bullpen. He's a lefty. I imagine he's going to come in probably to face the last 2 guys, who would both be lefties. But Pak Dong-won stepping in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Had a pop fly to the shortstop, and then a 1-3 comebacker. Pena put him out, and he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. way outside, ball 2. Hanwha fans stuck in the middle of all those LG women. And pops him up in foul territory. Cheon-sung underneath it and grabs it. That's 2 away. Blue. I do not. I actually have a TV, and the only time I ever turn on my TV is to play some Warzone every once in a while. I'm not much of a TV watcher. I'm pretty busy between work, baseball, and YouTube and Korean classes. All right, the 0-0 pitch inside doesn't get the call, even though it clips the side, the edge of the plate. And we've got ourselves. So I took this. The program is pretty good. I took this term off, so I'm going to take this term off, do the summer term, and then take the fall term off, depending on how Hanwha does, as that one is in there for a strike. Can't argue that one. That is middle. I live in Korea, so I'm watching live here in Korea, so. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Pena from the stretch. OG1 on second with a little lead. Moon Bo-kyung and way outside. That's going to bring ball 2. Yeah, I decided that I was going to take the semester off because, March is always the start, and I've changed my hours at work have changed a little bit, so I didn't want to be rushing, running around and everything. And there's a chopper up the middle. That's going to get through. OG1 is going to be running home. The throw is not going to be anywhere in time as it's cut off by Cheon-sung, and they've got themselves a 3-2 counts here, a 3-2 game here. I teach English. And then I live. That was the 6th hit he's given up on the day. 6 hits and 1 walk. And that'll be it for him. Pena, 6.2 innings, 4 strikeouts, 2 runs, 1 walk, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned. And we have ourselves a pitching change. Maybe. There we go. Oh, he will be responsible for that runner on first base, as I believe Kim Bum-soo will be making his way in. The lefty coming in to face the lefty here. This is really where Kim Bum-soo really does well. I love it. I've been here over a decade now. So I've been back to the state. I moved here in 2014. I've been back to the States once in my 11 years here. So I went back, and after about 2 days, I was ready to come back. But Kim Bum-soo will be coming in for Hanwha, making the switch here. Cost of living is way, way better. But it's not even that. It's nothing about the cost of living. I mean, I have family behind, but it depends on, Before I moved here, I traveled the U.S. for quite a while, so it wasn't a big deal for me. All right. We've got a runner on first base, Kim Bum-soo, coming in 4.19 ERA in 76 games, 5 wins, 5 losses, 1 save, 18 holds, 62.1 innings, 52 strikeouts, 36 walks, and 1.56 whip. Whew. All right, the lefty-lefty matchup here, and that one is way over the ducking head of Shinmin Jae. Yeah, I definitely not expecting that. Especially considering Samsung, having to replace both of or all three of their foreigners. That's really surprising. No, not really. But your options to look at have definitely changed. Yeah, I do too. I mean, Kium is just awful. Sorry, I got to broadcast this game here. We got 2-0 counts here, and it missed with both of them. All right. The 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. Get her across. There we go. And Kim Bum-soo has now thrown 3 pitches, but is already have a pitch clock violation. And this is one of the things that I was talking about with Hanwha relievers. They are so slow. All right, the 2-1 pitch. And a throw over to first, easily back in time as he just steps on the bag. Pena watching from the dugouts as he's trying to get his first win of the season, obviously. Kim Bum-soo from the just misses up high. And again, I've talked about this broadcast for the last few years. Kim Bum-soo does really well when he comes in to clean up other people's messes. He does not do as well whenever he comes in to start an inning. But this is the type of situation that in the past he's done really, really well. I mean, it's the same. It doesn't matter where you live. And there we go. That's a cross. We got ourselves a full count here. Yeah. Like, I mean, for me, it's, yeah, like, I haven't seen a pitch clock like anything that we can view. So, and again, I haven't been to the stadium this year, so I don't know. I haven't looked around at all. But yeah, I mean, it's different, for everybody. But for me, I've kind of, and that's chopped foul, keeps the count at 3-2. For me, I've kind of put myself into almost like a Korean lifestyle where most of my friends are Korean. I speak Korean, not well, but I speak Korean. I go to baseball games by myself. I'm around a lot of different Koreans, and I've been here for so long, so it's different for me, But they just did a study or a survey, and they talked about how people feel about foreigners in Korea. Yeah, they have to have like an internal pitch clock for something that they've never had before. And I think maybe he just got another one. But all right. The 3-2 pitch misses inside, and that's going to put a runner on as he. And they've now got some speed on the base pass. There we go. I live in Korea, so I watch here in Korea. Yeah, no link, just my beautiful face is all you get. I'm sorry. to disappoint. All right. Kim Bum-soo is now going to face off against Pak Hae-min. Pak Hae-min 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI and a stolen base. 4 stolen bases on the season. Sorry. I could try to speak slow. Right. So Kim Bum-soo, the 0-1 count, catches the outside corner 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch here sets up way outside. Going to try to get him to chase the slider. Misses way up and in. It looked like they might have been crossed on the pitches. And that's going to make the count 1-2. All right. Jay, if you want a little bit more action with talking, you're in the vertical stream, and there's actually a horizontal stream where a lot of people are talking and having conversation. Ooh, I like this new, and that's bounced in front of home to bring the counts to 2-2. Wow, I like this. Now they're putting the pitches up in the corner there. LG. LG 2, Hanwha 3. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. I got myself some balloons. Yeah, I like it, but I don't like it during the actual, like, here's fine. And another full count. They didn't have it up. This is the first time I've seen it. This is the first time I've seen it. That's why I was so surprised. All right, the 3-2 pitch, fouled, out of play, keeps the counts full. All right, here we go. Hey. Gracias. Thank you. 감사합니다. And fouled back, out of play once again. We've got... Hey, I used to drive a straight-piped Mustang. Some headers, straight pipes. Maybe I can change that. Ooh, KC Chiefs. All right. Just gets him on the outside corner with a beautiful, beautiful pitch. Whew. That was a beautiful pitch. Pak Hae-min wasn't swinging. I'm from the U.S., but I live in Korea. Big strikeout there. Kim Bum-soo doing what he's paid to do. Okay. What a strikeout. Massive strikeout by Kim Bum-soo there. Why are you a Chiefs fan? So, Dan, my thing with Hanwha's bullpen is I think the biggest thing is with Ryu Hyun-jin coming back, they can now move Kim Min-woo into the bullpen where he's much better suited. Number 31, I saw his record-breaking touchdown actually in person. I was at the stadium. What a pitch. Just paints the outside corner. 147. It was a beauty. What a pitch. No. Lo siento. Solo un poco de español. All right. We've got the top of the 8th here, and Im Jong-chan, first pitch swinging. That's a strikey one. We got a new pitcher here. Baek Sung-hyun. Let me get that changed for you guys. Not Pak. Baek Sung-hyun. I think that's right. Baek Sung-hyun. Yeah, there we go. Me, I live in Daejeon. Che, come on, whoa. All right, the 0-2 pitch. Im Jong-chan chops that one foul. Stay alive. Yeah. So the bigger thing is one with Ryu Hyun-jin again. Kim Min-woo can now go in the bullpen where he needs to be. Last year, a lot of their blown saves were from Park Sang-won, but they were having Park Sang-won pitch 2 innings. And a lot of blown saves at the beginning of the season. So the fact that Park Sang-won is there for the start, as Im Jong-chan looks at ball one. And bounces that one, making the count 2-2. Im Jong-chan flew out to left in his first at-bat, and then infield fly to shorts in his last. Yeah, none of us know why we're Hanwha fans. We just do. All right, that's way high, and that's going to be ball 3. Bringing the counts full for Im Jong-chan. That's right, Nick. Especially the Hanwha foreign fans, right? And that is just catches the inside corner, but it's called a ball, and we're going to have a runner on first for Im Jong-chan. Ooh. It looks like it missed barely. Woo. All right, that's going to flip the lineup over Che and Hone. Yes, squares around to bunt, because why wouldn't you bunt when you have the lead? He gets knocked back on the ground. Yeah. Barely misses as Che Eun-ho gets knocked back on his we got what's going on here? Oh, they double checked and it was a ball. All right, we got the 1-0 pitch. Che Eun-ho does have music. I keep forgetting he's new to the music scene, but we got his beats, ladies and gentlemen. Che Eun-ho drops down a very nice bunt as far as bunts go. And we got one out, but moves the runner over. You know, as far as bunts go, I guess that's good. Bunt the chain ho, bunt the chain ho, bunt the chain ho, go bunt the chain ho. All right, Peraza, let's see what they do with him. He's 2 home runs in his last 2 at-bats. Inside, ball 1. Yeah, at least he can't homer on 3 straight pitches. Two home runs, 571 on the season, 7 at-bats, 4 hits already. And way inside. I don't know the beat. Yeah, I don't know the beats. Yeah, I mean they're all all right, and that's ball 3. They don't want to face him, it looks like. And yep, they're going to give him an automatic free pass as he takes his base. That's got to be the first free pass of the day, of the season, right? Intentional walk for Peraza. An Ji-hong stepping in now. He is 1 for 3 on the day. Got his first hit as a Hanwha member in his last at-bats. Looks at ball 1, apparently. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And that's low, 2-0. What's strange is they're not putting up the pitches this time. Like, they only put them up for Kim Bum-soo. He's the only one. And that one's in there for a strike. Hopefully they're up 3-2 with they only need 6 more outs. It'd be interesting what they go with for the next inning. All right, An Ji-hong fouls that one back and out of play. We got ourselves a 2-2. I live in Korea, so I'm watching live. An Ji-hong pops that one way up in the air. Center fielder under it, and that's 2 away. All right. We've got ourselves 2 outs. And Mr. Home Run King himself, No Shiwan, stepping up with runners on first and second. Looks at ball 1 on the outside. Looking for his first hit of the day as he is 0 for 2 with a walk ground out to shorts and flew out up to the wall in his last at-bats to right field. And that one's chopped up the middle. That's going to be a single. That's going to get a run coming around. Im Jong-chan does have some speed, and he's in for another run for Hanwha. And a little bit of breathing room there for Hanwha as he finally gets on the board. And that's going to be and we've got another pitching change here as I will update us from Yu Young Chan. Yeah, 10 teams. Probably should be 8, but there are 10. Big single there for No Shiwan. Give Hanwha a little bit more breathing room. All right, we should be coming back, I believe, soon. We will see. We'll see what we get. I need to adjust my camera. That's definitely way off. Oh, not that button. That button. That button. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I'm not floating in the middle there. Yeah, today's game 2. So Yu Young Chan, 3.44 ERA in 67 games last year. He's inheriting a runner on first and second, and the captain himself, Cheon Sung, stepping up, swinging through the first pitch he sees, or second pitch. Sorry, there was a ball that they did not show, and we've got ourselves a 1-1 count. Get my score bug back up there, maybe. There we go. Cheon Sung gives that one a lift. He looks at it, and that one is goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Home run number 3 on the day. Cheon Sung brings home 3 more Hanwha runners, as that's going to clear the bases. There we go. Woo. Home run number 3 on the day for Hanwha, and Lee Do-yoon in. As he looks at strike 1, and then we got a ball 1 here as it almost takes him out. And Lee Do-yoon, always a fan favorite song. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could help you. Last year I could broadcast the games and do the English broadcast, but this year I've moved to YouTube because there's no way for you guys to watch anything. And Lee Do-yoon fouls that one out of play. Brings it to gone. Wow. 2-2 up high, ball 3. And Lee Do-yoon is looking at a full count in his first at-bat of the day. And chops that one in on the play. Oh-ji-won, the throw. And Lee Do-yoon is hopping away, limping, as he is grabbing his leg and limping back to the dugouts. As 3 down, but Lee Do-yoon is obviously injured on the play, but they've gone to commercial, so I don't know exactly what the injury is. Oh, Hanwha, huge inning there, putting up a 4 spot to give them some breathing room, and then now 7-2. Me? I'm a Hanwha fan. Oh, you did see the pitch clock, Dan? Yeah. It's got to be out of the way of the pitcher's view, but still in something that the pitcher can view. As strange as that sounds, obviously it's the only way. But we are back here. Huge inning there. Keep it going. 7-2. They lost yesterday 6-2. Chae Sung 156 on that exit velocity, 28.5 degrees, 115 on a slider that was 134 kilometers an hour. And that one is about 20 rows deep up into the left field bleachers, just inside the foul territory, the foul pole. Not really. The only thing I can tell you is NC's losing 5-0 to. But Ju Hyun-sang stepping in on the mound. 55 games, 196 ERA last year. Was really the best arm in the bullpen for them, without a question. As first pitch in there for a strike. There are a few more changes into the lineup, and I'll get them entered in just a second. As the 0-1 pitch here swings through that one, and that's going to be strike 2. Im Jong-chan moves over to right. Chae Eun-ho. Let's see here. So Peraza moves to left. Chae Eun-ho is replaced by Lee-won-suk, and then Im Jong-chan moves over to right from center field. Rain delay. So Hong Chang-gi looking at the 1-2 pitch here. And fouls that one back. All right. So Peraza is now in left field. We'll get these switched slowly. And the 1-2 pitch, chopped diving play, and through both infielders, the first baseman and the second baseman. Im Jong-chan grabs it. Chae Eun-sung slowly gets up, but Hong Chang-gi is on base with a leadoff single. All right. So again, we've got Peraza in left. We've got Iwan Suk in center. And see if I can get more of this switched here. Trying to do everything. Sorry about that. And looks at ball one, Kim Hyun-soo. 0 for 2 on the day. Walked in his last at-bat, but flew out to left and then grounded to first in his second at-bat. Looks at ball one and swinging on that, fouls away. Pitch number 2 to bring the count to 1-1. All right, and then we've got Im Jong-chan, the number 9 hitter. Into right field. And I believe we're all caught up now as they throw over to first is not in time. Hong Chang-gi in safely. Another Han? Yeah, yeah. Twins have plenty of big hitters. Kim Hyun-soo is a huge hitter. Austin's a huge hitter. Oh-ji-wan is a huge hitter. Moon Bok-young is a huge hitter. They've got plenty of offense. I don't know if they've got come back from 7-2 on a Sunday offense, but we've got a 1-2 count here. Ju Hyun-sang rocking back and forth. And that's lifted straight to Iwan Suk and one away. Sounded like he broke his bat on that one too. All right. Stepping in now is Austin Dean, the first baseman. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a flyout, a strikeout, and a groundout. Looks at ball one on the inside. Did not have a good day yesterday. Was I believe the last LG Twin to get a hit. He singled in the 8th to a single RBI. But was 1 for 4 yesterday, 0 for 3 today. Not a good start. Thank you. It's drilling that. I love it. And in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Chae Jung doesn't want to fall behind Peraza for home runs, so he had to hit one. All right, the 1-1 pitch. And that one's skied in the air. Iwan Suk giving chase and 2 away. Thank you, whoever's doing that. I don't know if it actually does any. Just, I'll take it. Can't hurt. All right. What do we got going on now? And the throw over to first. Chae Hyun-sung drops it, gives a little bit of a chase. Oh-ji-wan last year, number 3 on the team with a 363 WAR. He is the captain and the MVP of the Korean series, the first time LG's won in 29 years. And the 0-0 pitch. Right down the middle, 144 for a strike. All right. EJ1 sets up a little high and right on target, but that is chopped in front of Peraza, and that's going to be a single to move the runners forward just a little bit. And that's his second hit of the day. Double and a single now for the captain for LG. All right, so we got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Stepping in is Moonbo Young, and the first pitch way up high, and that's going to be a ball. No, first and second. Hello, sir. Hello, double. Welcome to the stream. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Setting up way low. Just a little high, but that's going to be fouled. Peraza giving chase up against the line and catches it for out number 3. And LG strands 2 more runners on Moonbo Young's 4th pop fly of the game. And we are going to go to the 9th. Oh. Hanwha is going to have the shortstop, followed by EJ1, the catcher, and then Im Jung-chan coming up. www. You need to win.com.org. All right, thanks for stopping by. I will, plan is I'll be here for Tuesday's game. Weekday games are a little difficult because of work. Might be a little bit late to start, but I'll be here nonetheless. Thank you for stopping by and all the chats. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you Tuesday, sir. All right, we should be coming back here. I imagine that LG is going to have another pitching change here. See if they announce anything. Yep, looks like we have Kim Yu-young coming in for LG. Kim Yu-young. And Kim Yu-young, the lefty, wearing number 0 on his back. And I'll get your scoreboard back up here. All right. First up is number 16, the shortstop. Had a huge 16-pitch single. And then single in his second at-bat. Flew out to left in his third at-bat. And fouls the first pitch he sees away. And another one. And quickly behind 0-2. And skies that one. Center fielder Park Jae-min giving chase, but that's going to be bounced up against the wall and into seconds for a stand-up double. The 0-2 double. Big swing. All right, EJ1 coming in again over 3 on the day, but his first pitch swinging, and that's fouled out of play way down the right field line. And 0 for 3 on the day with a comebacker to the pitcher who snagged it and was able to turn a double play. Then a liner to third that put the third baseman on his rear as he caught it and then struck out in his last at-bat. As he faces the 1-1 pitch from the lefty. That's low, ball to 2-1. He doesn't have a song yet, so we'll give him a generic song for Hanwha. A little juke juke. And chops that one foul, brings the count to 2-2. I wonder if they're using his old song. Probably using his old song. It's inside, ball 3. That's going to bring the count full 3-2. And that one's chopped. Shortstop grabs it, tosses to first, and 1 away. Dan was saying that they are in a rain delay. Yeah, it still says they've been in a rain delay since looks like 4:18, so about 30 minutes. And that one is low for Im Jong-chan. If you guys would like to stick around, I will, once this game is over, I will flip to the Doosan NC game, and I will do that play-by-play for you guys. And there we go. We got to ball 2. I won't have any big fancy graphics or anything, but I can still manage to piece together some play-by-play for you guys. And that one's in there for strike 1. Oh, the 2-1 count's coming in. That one's fouled away. I'm sorry, Im Jong-chan. I didn't give you any music. I feel bad about that as he fouls that one out of play, bringing it to 2-2. Local boy, Im Jong-chan. And that's grounded to second. Moves the runner over, but he's going to be down 2 away. Local boy, Hanwha Eagles. All right, Iwon Suk going to get his first at-bats of the day. He doesn't have any music either, so we're going to give him the old I want to hit as he looks at strike 1. All right. And that one's in there on the inside corner for strike 2, 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch coming up. And that's lifted into right. That's going to score another run. And we've got ourselves another run for Hanwha. Hanwha. Yeah. It's crazy because, like, he so reminds me of, as Peraza switches over to the right side, he so reminds me of Billy Hamilton just because he's so fast, but he can never get on base. And Peraza swings on that one and fouls that one out of play. Apparently, SBS is no longer going to use a score bug, as they must be embarrassed about LG. And that one just misses on the ABS system. That would be ridiculous. That's not gonna, yeah, he's gonna be on second easily. Just a bit high, as the jumping catcher is not able to snag that one. Yeah, that just caught the outside corner, and he's gonna go back, pick up his bats. I wonder if that would be a pitch clock violation. Is that a pitch clock violation? He went down and got that one. That's lifted into the gap and just catches it by running Hong Chang-gi for the third out. And we will go to the bottom of the ninth with Hanwha up 8-2. Yeah, make sure I got all my numbers right here. 8-2. Whoa. LG has a couple more hits. There we go. I always forget the hit thing. I'm always so excited that they got on. I want to get the base score bug going, right? And then I forgot that you know, there's more stuff to do. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around, if they do get the other game going, I will do the just a sec. I need to change this, as we've got a pitching change. Pak Sang Won. I'm not sure. I know why he's pitching, but I don't know why he's pitching. But yeah, if the Doosan NC game gets going, I will switch over to that at the end of this game. Assuming that the game ends in the ninth here instead of whoever knows when. But I believe we are back. And I wish we had 2 outs, but unfortunately we do not. All right. Bottom of the ninth, Pak Sang Won coming out. Last year came in 55 games, 365 ERA, 5 wins, 3 losses, 16 saves, 61.2 innings, 57 strikeouts, 32 walks, and a 1.47 whip, something like that. I don't know. But here we go. We've got 8-2 lead, bottom of the ninth. They're going to face their 7, 8, 9 hitters today as Pak Dong-wan steps in. And first pitch inside corner, strike one. Wow, Samsung is just, they're up 11-1 in the top of the ninth with the bases loaded against KT. As Pak Dong-wan chops one, that's going to be a fair ball as Cheon-sung slides but is not able to get it. Pak Dong-wan retreats back to first, and they've got their first runner on. And again, I talked about this. I know why he's out there, but I don't know why he's out there. You've got a 6-run lead. You don't need your closer going out there in an absolutely useless position for the closer. But what do I know? Obviously, not enough. All right. So now we got an 0-0 counts runner on first. And that one's fouled straight back. Let me check the weather map and see what it looks like down south. And ooh, yeah, I don't know if they're going to end up playing the rest of that game down in Changwon there. Just a ton as he swings through that one. Strike two. Yeah, I would imagine that the Doosan NC game is going to get canceled or called because they are in a huge rain delay, and the weather map looks like they're going to be in there for another hour or so. Pak Sang-won flips that one and fouled out of play, keeps the count at 0-2. Hello, hello. And ball 1-2. Welcome to the stream. All right, it's the 1-2 pitch. And bounces that one, and he's going to run to second. And he's... Ooh, they're going to call him safe, but I don't know about that one. We might get a challenge here or a replay. If the game is after five innings, the game is considered an official game. So as long as it's not a tie, then it would be considered a complete game. So because it's the top of the eighth, that means that the game would just be considered complete after 7 innings. So Doosan would win 5-0. And looks like he's safe. If he had a sliding mitt like Pak Hae-min, he'd... Wow, no sliding mitt. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Questions and answers about the KBO or baseball. All right. It does look like he might have just got in. Again, another very, very close. Another just super, super close play there. And I think they've got to... Is that... Yeah, I think they're going to keep him safe. Tell me one more. It's very, bases are bigger, and he's going to take that stolen base. Very, very risky play there. But that was also done by Kim Hyun-jong. Kim Hyun-jong took over as a pinch runner. And we've got ourselves a 2-2 count still with a runner on second. The runner on second doesn't matter at all, really. But that's a fastball. That's going to be fouled away. Keeps the count at 0-2. Let's see. We've got number 7. We've got, who do we got? Pak Dong-won is no longer there. And the 2-2 pitch. And misses low. That's going to be ball 3. So we've got a full count. And again, I'm not sure why he's even in the game. But what do I know? And that's going to be flipped into left, in between left and center. That's going to ring around a runner, and he's going to slide into second with an RBI double. Yay. I don't know why he's into pitch. It's not anything close to a save. He's got some speed, too. Oh, now we've got... You wouldn't. The only reason why you would is because Monday is a day off and it's the first game. It's the first weekend of the season, but there's no reason to, none at all. Which is why I said I don't understand why. And now it's ball 1. But honestly, the guy in the dugout for Hanwha is only there because of who he knows, not what he knows, as evident from yesterday and this situation also, as he just sketches the corner, and that's going to bring the count to 1-1. Shinmin Jae, 1 for 2 on the day with a single, caught stealing, 6-3 ground out and a walk, and chops that one foul to bring the count to 1-2. All right. I live in Korea, so I can watch the game. All right, that's outside. Ball 2, 2-2. All right, we've got ourselves. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it, so that people can actually experience the KBO and enjoy the KBO. We got our 2-2 count, and he flips the bat out, fouls that one down the left field line for another foul ball. One more run or one more win? All right. Pitch number 16 already for the closer in a very non-closed situation, and bounces that one against the chest protector, and we're going to have another runner over on third base as another wild pitch and another full count. So you need two more. Who knows? And that's going to put him down on strikes. The throw to first, and he is out. One away. There was just another guy in here from Argentina wanting someone to talk Spanish. You could have translated it for us. If they get another runner on, possibly. But again, he's not. This is pitch number 18. You got Paquemin. You're at the top of the order, and that's swinging through that one way upstairs. No. Kim So-yeon 보고 싶어요? No. I don't speak Spanish anymore. I used to study Spanish, but since moving to Korea, I am definitely... No, it's not. It's an 0-2 count, but my things aren't working right. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that. We got Puerto Rico, Argentina, Korea, U.S., Mexico, and outside ball 1 and 2. KBO needs me to broadcast in English the KBO. And way outside again. 2 brings the count. My buttons aren't working. 2. There we go. 2 and 2. Pitch number 22, the 2-2 count. Oh yeah, I forgot about our Kiwi. I didn't know you were still in here. And that's lifted to center. Yuan Suk under it. That's going to score another run. But they are down to their last outs now. Exactly, Kiwi. Exactly, Nick. You know, it's the KBO. You can never, ever count a win. All right, Hong Chang-gi stepping in. He is 1 for 4 on the day with a single, 2 flyouts, and a groundout. Swinging at the 1-0 pitch, and that's Yuan Suk underneath it, and that is 3 down. Hanwha with their first victory. Woo! Yeah, 4.5 means over 4. And that does it for Hanwha. Very, very rare situation where we get to play this and show this beautiful screen of Hanwha wins. And so, big game. Pena gets the win, 6.2. So, huge win for Hanwha. Biggest thing, obviously, Peraza, 2 home runs, attentional walk. So, goes 2 for 4 again today. After yesterday, he went 2 for 4 with a single, a double. So, huge thing there. Chae Sung with the added 3-run homer to really help put the game away, and ends up being the big difference there as No Shiwan singled in a run, and then Cheon Sung with a 3-run homer for the 4 runs in the 7th inning, the 8th inning, and then Hanwha with the RBI in the 9th to just give them a little bit more breathing room, and they needed all of it. So Hanwha does get the win, moving to 1-1 on the season. Played well all around. Pena, again, pitched extremely well. Big win for him. 6.2 innings, 95 pitches, 60 of them for strikes. Only 1 walk, and I talked about that in the beginning of the broadcast, how it's important for him. 1 walk and no homers. He gets his first win in 6 games. Actually more than that. Again, last year, 5 games, 0 for 4 against LG. Starts the season off against LG and does get his first win, and Hanwha's first win, giving up 2 runs on 6 hits. And then the bullpen came in. They did their job. Kim Bum-soo, a huge strikeout in the 7th inning to keep the game close. And then Hanwha kind of unloaded and unleashed in the 8th and 9th to score 5 runs. Last I looked, it's 11-4. So there is a little, maybe possible. So I can, we'll go to this screen here. Nope, not that one. So I will continue broadcasting the Samsung versus KT game, as we've got a pop fly, first baseman, second baseman fighting over it as he stumbles and grabs it. And that is going to be 2 down. With leaving runners on the corner, first and third in the bottom of the 9th here. Again, I can't do much for all the other things, but this is the best I can do, gentlemen. All right. Oh, stepping in now. Again, Kim Dae-woo on the mound. Second pitch. Looks at ball 1. And An Chi-young looks at strike 1 on the inside corner. An Chi-young, 290 last year. Sets up outside, and that's fouled. Backing out of play to the left side, giving the Samsung fans over there on the third base side some souvenirs. Om Sang-baek, 81 pitches, 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 5 walks. And the 1-2 pitch, broken bat, chopped up, and that's going to score a run, and he's going to take first on that broken bat infield single, as the pitcher had to jump over the bat in order to not get hit by it. And because of that, he wasn't able to field the ball. The second baseman got to it, but not in time. And KT scores run number 5 to bring it to 11-5. This, wow. That is just a ridiculous play. And looks at ball 1 on the outside corner, apparently. All right, so Park Young-soo hit 200 last year, 37 for 185. And the pitch in there for a strike at 120, bringing the count to 1-1. Again, Samsung up 11-5 right now. Runners on first and second. Kim Dae-woo, pitch number 8 of the game coming up. And that's ripped down the line. That's going to get into the corner. It's going to score at least one as it bounces up against the wall. The throw into the cutoff man, and they've got runners on second and third now, and the game is 11-6 with Samsung barely clinging on. And they refuse to give up. Bounced all the way down. 3 pads off of the foul pole. And one more closer. As Samsung has Oh Seung-won warming up. Did get the win in yesterday's game. As they scored 4 runs in the top of the 10th to give him the win. Kang Bae-ko steps in from batting on the left side and has himself a ball 1. And we've got something going on here as the umpire is getting some information from a man on a cell phone. They have to checking the ABS call. Yeah, 11-6 with runners on second and third. I don't know what the safe counts, what it means. I really have no idea what that means. I do not like the blue wire. I think they should definitely go with a black wire to match the uniforms for the umpires here. But all right, the 1-0 pitch. Kang Bae-ko swings and chops it foul up to the dugouts for KT. Kang Bae-ko hitting .250 on the season. Ground ball, a fly ball, and 2 hits today. All right, Kang Bae-ko standing in there. The 1-1 pitch. And that's ripped down into fair territory up against the left field wall. And that's going to bring around 2 more runs as Kang Bae-ko is into second base with a 2-out, 2 RBI double. And the game is now 11-8. And I have to imagine that they are now going to go to Oh Seung-won in the bullpen. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Not over yet. Wow. Wow. And that's going to be the end of it for him as they are going to go back to their closer, Oh Seung-won, who has to come in and stop this bleeding. And it does look like they have restarted the Doosan NC game. So we'll finish this game and then we'll hop on over to that game and we will just play musical games here. We got some beautiful, strange commercials going on right now. I don't know what they are, but okay. All right. What do we got going on here? Oh, I joined. It was 11-4 after watching it be 11-1 with Samsung with the bases loaded in the top of the 9th. Then KT makes it 11-4 before I join here, and we've got ourselves 11-8 game. Samsung hanging on. Again, at the end of this game, depending on when it finishes, I'll flip over to the Doosan and NC game, and we'll finish that one out together also for you Doosan fans. All right, Oh Sung-won, the former Cardinal, Blue Jay, and Rocky on 2 outs, runner on second, and up is Wang Jae-gun, I believe. Again, very strange. They don't offer anything on the screen. Oh Sung-won, again, with the win yesterday after they scored 4 runs in the top of the 10th to give him the win. Wang Jae-gun, 0 for 4 on the day, and looks at ball 1 on the outside. It makes it 1-1. Seven runs so far in the bottom of the 9th for KT. And Oh Sung-won from the stretch. And Wang Jae-gun swings through that pitch way outside to make it 1-2. All right. Here it comes. The 1-2 pitch from Oh Sung-won. Runner on seconds, down 11-8 for KT. And ball 2 evens the count at 2-2. Oh Sung-won did pitch yesterday again, 2 innings, having him come back out again this early in the season. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And that's lifted into right, but Gutauk under it. And that's going to end this game. Samsung holds on to win 11-8 as KT mounts the comeback, but can't quite pull it all off. And we will flip over to another game. No. No. And we've got ourselves, here we go. Now we're on the Doosan game. Here we go. Doosan versus NC. We got bottom of the 8th, runner on first, 1-2 counts, 2 outs, and the pitch swings through that one and down on strikes. I don't know who's, I'm not rooting for anybody, but we're going to play some strange music anyway. All right. All right. All right, here we go. What do we got going on here? I need more liquids. My mouth is dry from 3.5 hours of broadcasting. All right, what do we got here? NC, we got the top of the 9th here. NC on the mound. Yong-chan, 1 game, 1/3 of an inning pitch. First pitch in there for strike 144 on the bottom outside corner. Let's see. And just misses outside. I think I can close those, and I can close those, and we will go this way. All right. The 1-1 pitch way outside, bounces it off of the left-handed batter's box, and that's 2-1. Kim Dae-han hitting .333 on the season, 0 for 1 today. 0 for 0. He had an at-bat, but unofficial at-bats, I guess. I don't know. And misses down and inside, 3-1. Actually, I think I might even have I do not have, but all right, the 3-1 pitch, and that's ripped foul into the concourse, way left, as seems that many people are hanging out in that concourse as the rains still seem to be coming down a little bit, as many fans still have their umbrellas out. Oh, top of the ninth, full count, 3-2. Do we have? I can do some music, and that's down on strikes. And the rain keeps coming down. I can't believe they decided to continue this game, as fans in the stands all sitting underneath umbrellas. All right. The 0-1 to Henry Ramos, the former KT player, hitting .125 on the season, 1 for 4 today. Solid looking beard there. And misses inside, 2-0. All right. The 2-0 pitch. Youngchan to Ramos. And fouls that one back to the left, out of play. All right. Try to move some stuff and adjust it around. All right, the 2-1 pitch, 1 out. Pitch number 10 of the inning. And just catches the inside. That's going to even the count at 2-2. As after every single pitch, they have to wipe off the bats, try to get all the water off of it. And the 2-2 pitch swings through that one. Another strikeout. His second strikeout of the game. A solid dinosaur hat umbrella, I guess is what you would call that. All right. Yang Iji stepping in, looks at ball one just outside, 146 on the gun. down, ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch. Yang Yi lifts that one. Center fielder giving chase up against the wall, but that's too far. And that's going to be a home run for Mr. Yang Yi, making it 6-3 Doosan. The difference between him and every other catcher in this league is just the biggest gap. All right. Kim Jae-won stepping in. Doosan with an extra run there. Kim Jae-won, 167 on the season. 1 for 2 on the day. 2 walks and strikeouts. And strike 1 on the inside corner, evening it out. It's 1-1. And that one's lifted into left under its camping, and that's 3 down. But not before Yang Yi adds another run to make it 6-3 Doosan, and we will go to the bottom of the 9th with Doosan ahead 6-3. NC needs 3 runs in order to as I'm finally out of volume on the old earphones. Again, I got about 3 to 4 hours out of them. They're a little old. Some original AirPod Pros. 5 years later, 6 years later, something like that. All right, we are back here for the bottom of the 9th. Woo. Chung Chal-won on the mound, 350 ERA, 1350. Sorry about that. Took the loss yesterday in the game. 2/3 of an inning, 2 strikeouts, but 3 walks. He is on the mound to close out this game. And the first pitch in there for a strike at 144 in the top of the zone. Park Se-hyuk, the former Doosan Bear himself, 0 for 1 on the day. And looks at ball 1 low. Brings the count to 1-1. Gotta love KBO fans still sticking it out. 4 hours later. And that one's in there. Beautiful pitch there for a strike. 127 as it catches the inside. Oh, beauty. All right, the 1-2 pitch, way up high, evens the count at 2-2. All right, the 2-2 misses inside. We've got ourselves another full counts galore in the 9th innings of today's games. As this is the, again, the 3rd game I'm going to broadcast today, and pops that one foul and out of play. Whoa, 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 whoa. A very minty dice 11. What? I don't get that. And that's going to be a ball 4. Take your base, sir. Leadoff runner on base in the bottom of the 9th is never a good thing. Yang E.G. looking over at the NC dugouts. How big is this insurance run from Yang E.G. going to be? That was just dead center. And inside, catches the inside corner apparently as Kim Ju-won looking for his first hit of the day, 0 for 3 with the strikeouts. And fouls that one straight back into the netting behind home plate. Again, they have the best stadium, no questions asked whatsoever. Best stadium in the league by far, especially behind home. They have cubbies to put your stuff. They have tables to put your stuff on top. And then they have a TV behind in front of each seat so that you can watch the actual broadcast. And that's 3 strikes. Hey, wrong button. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That's Jung Soo-bin with a homer. Looks like it was just a homer party for NC. Or not for NC, but for Doosan. And that is lifted in the air. Left fielder underneath it. And that's 2 away. 2 down. As Park Se-hyuk makes his way back to first base. And that's going to bring up Kwon Hee-young. One of the strangest approaches at the plates. Looks like he's scared to swing the bat, honestly. Wee Dong puts the bat on his shoulder, wiggles it around. Looks like he over-rotates his top hand, but looks at ball 1. He has 1 for 4 on the day, with hitting .250 on the season with a strikeout to go. And swings at that pitch high in the zone, but fouls it back and out of play. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? And that one's fouled away for strike number 2. Otto looking on with his T-station Fila. 72 pitches, 5 innings, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. I assume he is the pitcher of record at this point. Yeah, he would have to be. And that's chopped grounder to third, the throw to first, and in time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will end game number 3 for me on the day. Doosan wins 6-3 on some pitching and hitting that was better than NC. I don't know what happened in the game because I wasn't watching it. But thank you guys for watching all of the games, all of the broadcasts, all three of them. I will see you guys on Tuesday.